challenge for all film festivals, a challenge for all festivals as we look at what goes on post-pandemic is that relationship with local, that relationship with national, that relationship with international. And our commitment to working more closely with local communities and local audience has been underpinned. We generated additional money to be able to employ a community engagement manager. We've already been doing an awful lot of work through our community engagement and learning team over several years. They're the team that deliver our youth programme each year, which has been getting more and more activity, but also more and more reach into communities across not just Edinburgh, but further afield in Scotland. And we see that very much as the direction of travel, is that it's, yes, the films and seeing films in the cinema are really important, but equally important is the opportunity for people to engage with the festival in different ways. And as we look forward, it's that way of finding where the connections are with local audiences and local participants.
As the pandemic comes to an end, we've got to deal with some issues which had become quite significant in Edinburgh before, which was a sense that the festival had forgotten why it was a festival city in the first place, and reconnecting with some of the people from the city who weren't sure about whether they liked the festivals or not is absolutely crucial to our future success. And so our work in communities across the city, from the poorer parts of North Edinburgh to the wealthy parts of central and southern Edinburgh, this is crucial to the success of the festival, but also the international nature of what we do. We have to be an international book festival. And so marrying the local with the international is absolutely fundamental to our success.
We'll also want to take the festival out and about across the city. So in 2019 we programmed in 13 wards across the city, and in 2022 we're planning to go for the full house and programme in all 17 wards. We also present two of the iconic free events in the festival's calendar, the Mardi Gras and the Edinburgh Festival Carnival, which is available for free to anyone to come and sample jazz and blues or carnival acts.
Edinburgh's Hogmanay is, I think, and always has been, a festival that's not just about spectating. The thing that's unique about Edinburgh's Hogmanay, as opposed to any other New Year festival around the world, which is often just about looking at fireworks above the castle, is about asking people to get involved. It is a 3-day event, and there's so many opportunities to do that. And I think that we want to continue to extend those opportunities to get involved throughout the year in the creation of that festival.
The Storytelling Festival has always been based on community networks and creative networks across Scotland in storytelling, traditional music. And the strength of those roots has really come to the fore through the COVID crisis. And we just see that as central to where we're going in the future. Creative participation in developing the programme and sharing the programme, developing work in different locations here in the city and across Scotland. And that, far from looking inward, that is also, I think, part of the international vision for culture as we move forward.
And I'm actually standing today in Johnston Terrace Wildlife Reserve, which is Scotland's smallest wildlife reserve, but it's also home to a permanent commission, a work that we commissioned a number of years ago, which is a beautiful little bothy called the Palm House. And that bothy provides a site for us to present work during the festival. It's an artwork itself, but during the year it's also become this really valuable community resource for the city. So 2 local nurseries use this bothy. We also work with the Grassmarket Community Project, and they use it as a site for hosting workshops and so on. So that's one of the ways we've been testing out, I think, working not just with the visual art sector, but also with a range of different community organisations to develop programme that can be shared with the city, but for audiences around the world.